Hello and welcome back to yet another wire tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll explore chaos and serendipity in the form of randomness. Adding a little randomness to your patches can really make it feel alive, so let's get to it. The first node we'll discuss is the random node. This node produces a random float value upon being triggered. The minimum and maximum values possible are set within the min and max parameters. In this example, we have a metronome sending a trigger each second. The random node produces a value between -1 and 1. This value gets packed into a float 2 in order to modulate the horizontal position of our circle. Here I have upgraded our previous patch. The first random node now produces a float 2 value. Note that the range of each number in a float variation can be set independently. At the bottom we are using the same metronome to trigger another random node. This node produces a float 4, which can be used to construct a color. Note that I have set the last range from 1 to 1, effectively forcing the random node to produce a 1. This is because I want the alpha to be 1 all the time. Here I have upgraded our patch yet again. This time I added 2 smooth nodes, one for the movement and one for the color. This is just to demonstrate that the smooth node can be used to make everything look less jerky. Let's wrap it up with a few small things to know about this node. In the inspector of the node, we can find the precision parameter. This will adjust the amount of decimal points of the value produced by the random node. The top node has a precision of 0.01. The middle node has a precision of 0.1 and the bottom node has a precision of 1. The random seed of the node can be set in the inspector. The seed is set to create the same random values every time. To learn more about this, you can check out the article in the description, as this is something you will rarely ever need. One final thing to note is that the random node runs at event flow. It uses triggers to work, so that should make sense by now. But for those who want to work with signals instead, there is Perlin Noise. Let's have a look at this weird oscillator. What happens when you combine an oscillator with a random number generator and smooth out the results? Something like Perlin Noise. The nice thing about Perlin Noise is that it's random, but it feels very organic. Here I have Perlin Noise going into the circle radius. It is smooth, like a sine oscillator that had a few too many drinks. Now let's compare this to this hacked together oscillator containing a square, unchanged, random and smooth node. As you can see, the Perlin Noise node performs more smoothly. As for the rest of the node, it functions just like an oscillator, so you should already be able to operate it. And that was it for basic randomness. There are more advanced random functions made specifically for instancing, but we'll touch on those in the advanced course. For now, I want to leave you with this weird patch that I've made. The patch uses 2 Perlin Noise oscillators for movement and a random node for color generation. This patch also contains the delay node and something called a feedback loop. And guess what? The next tutorial will be all about delay and feedback, so see you soon.